Hi guys, I hope you're doing fine. It's been a while since we did our last video, and in this video today I want us to talk about the second notification letter. After you have submitted successfully your DS260, then you will be waiting for this second notification. This is because beginning the year 2021 December, and that is for the DV2022 and the DV2023, there is no longer submission of documents up to this far. So KCC will process only your DS260, and if an appointment presents itself in an embassy, then KCC will send or will transfer your case to the embassy and also send you the notification, that is the second notification letter. What you will receive is an email notification through the email that you indicated in the DS260. The email is not the second notification letter. The email will tell you that you have a pending notification in the dvprogram.state.gov and you need to go and view it. And it will present a link that when you click it, it will bring you to the entrant status check, where you will feed in some information about you to access the second notification letter. And so guys, what is contained in the 2NL? Let's go onto my desktop and see this. So as you can see, this is the second notification letter. And on the second notification letter, you will find on your right side this information: United States Department of State, Kentucky Consular Center, 3505 North Highway, 25W, Williamsburg, Kentucky, 40769, USA. So you'll have this part. And then you'll have the logo here. And underneath the logo, then you'll find the date. For our case here is May 14th, 2022. And it will give the main applicant's information. That is the names of the main applicant, the address, and the country. And then after that, it will have Dear DV applicant. And then it will say, this is the official notice for you to pursue your application for a DV 2022 visa. An appointment has been scheduled for you at the US Embassy or consulate stated below. You and all members of your family who wish to apply for the diversity visa must appear at the appointed date and time for your interview. Please notify the office listed if you cannot keep the appointment. So this part here, please notify office listed if you cannot keep the appointment, it's not advisable. If you postpone your interview, you may not know what might happen, because many people applied and they have the opportunity to be interviewed. What if they are interviewed and all the visas, they are exhausted? But if possible, do your interview as scheduled by the KCC. Let's continue. It goes on to tell you, you and any eligible family member will be required to submit sufficient proof of identity upon arrival. These are the documents that I did a video earlier outlining them, the documents that you are supposed to present at the interview, including the main applicant's documents, the derivative documents, and all the documents that you need. Those are the proofs that you'll be required to present. It continues to say, if you fail to obtain the DV 2022 visa by September 30th, 2022, your registration will expire. So for the case of the DV 2022, their fiscal year is about to end, and it will end in the September the 30th of this year. And After that date, if you have not been called for the interview or you have not received your visa, then you count yourself as you've lost that chance. Remember, even the members of your family, the derivatives, must have obtained the visa by the end of this fiscal year. So it is important to make sure that if you receive an interview, make sure you get your visas before this expiry date. It continues to say, your family member must also obtain their visas prior to 30th September 2022, or they will not be permitted to join you in the United States under the DV program. It continues to say, please follow all the instructions provided at this website here to prepare for your interview. So you make sure you visit this website, this link, and follow all the instructions to prepare for the interview. It is very important that you follow the instructions carefully and completely. The diversity lottery fee for each applicant and each member of the family must be paid in full at the consulate or embassy at the time of your interview. So this is the visa fee that you're supposed to pay at the embassy during the interview. Currently, it is $330 US. There is only one fee, and you should only make a payment at the embassy or consulate when instructed to do so at the time of your interview. So this is to prevent scammers that come to con you money. So it is only one payment, and it is done during the interview when you're requested to do so. And it continued to say the fee is non-refundable even if the visa is refused for any reason. So even if you are not approved for the visa, the money will not be returned, will not be refunded. Then below here, they will give you the address of the embassy to which you are going to take your interview. And in most cases, if not all, it is the embassy in which you had indicated. The current address that you indicated in your DS260, that is the address in which they will use to know which embassy will suit you. In here, they give the address of the embassy, the city, the embassy, the embassy address, city, country, and the code for the country, and the date. Do you see this here? This is the date for your interview and the time for your interview. And you make sure you be much earlier. You reach at the embassy earlier than the indicated time. It continued to say, the Kentucky Consular Center, KCC, has completed the processing of your case and forwarded it to the interviewing officer. Further inquiries should be addressed to the interviewing office. When communicating with the embassy or consulate, always refer to your name and case number exactly as they appear below. And this is that which they're talking about. So at this moment, your case is with the embassy. If you want to do any correction or to do anything about your case, you cannot communicate to KCC because the case is with the embassy. So what you do, you talk to the embassy in which your case is in, and you will use this format as an introduction. You give your case number, you give the principal applicant's name, your applicant name, that is the last, the first, and the middle. Then you give the preference category. You say it is the diversity visa, and then you give the country of chargeability. So you use this format to talk or to communicate with the embassy. And then to continue to say, contact information for the consular section in your city can be found on this link here. Now, at the bottom of your second notification letter, it will have your case number in full and the applicant's name and the list of the derivatives if there is any. If you have the derivatives, will be listed below here. And at the very end of the letter, it says Guide for New Immigrant. And this is the link to the United States Citizenship and Immigration Service. And in this, you'll find a list of links or a list of information that will give you tips on how to settle over in the United States, how to integrate with the new environment and continue your life in the United States. So that is that about the second notification letter, and this is the letter that you are now waiting as the DV2023 winner and the DV2022 winner. So with that, I come to the end of the video, and I hope it was very useful and informative. And if so, please consider doing us a favor and subscribing to the video and also liking the video. And if you're returning one, I say thank you for your support. Let's meet in the next video.